Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's defendant is about to have a rough day. He's being arraigned on a domestic violence charge, hoping to walk out the door and check into a hotel courtesy of grandma, but the court has other plans. Turns out, there's a probation violation warrant waiting for him, and let's just say he doesn't take the news well. Let's watch as the judge lays out his reality and the waterworks begin.
Hi, good morning. My name is T-Bond Daniel Robinson, birthday April 30, 1996.
All right, sir. Does your phone number end in 0400?
Yeah.
Okay. And you reside at number 212 in Tono Basin?
Yes.
All right. The state is alleging one charge against you. That is a disorderly conduct charge under the domestic violence statute, a misdemeanor violation. On that charge, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the, give me 1 second here, make sure I got the date correct. Yes, on March 12th at 9 o'clock in the morning. The arraignment is where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to that charge. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceedings, and all of those options will be explained to you prior to you giving your plea, as well as the penalty range for that misdemeanor violation. Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately if your address changes. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not contact the alleged victim in any manner. Do not go near the location of the alleged offense. You may return, if you have not done so already, to have a civil standby to collect some personal belongings for the temporary period. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes. Now, next court date, if we get this resolved, and if she decides to, can she get the order of protection removed? Because that is my house as well. I pay rent there.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do anything. I've already called my grandmother. She's gonna arrange to have me at a hotel.
Okay.
But I just want to know.
Yeah.
Will I be able to go back home?
Right. So let me explain to you.
My probation is there. Everything.
Okay. So yeah, let me explain that to you. So this is for the duration of the adjudication of the case.
Yes.
So this order that is release conditions. Now I know that you were served with an order of protection. That's a whole different order. That order is good for 2 years unless it's quashed by the person in that petition. So that's a 2-year order. This one is your release conditions on these criminal charges. If you violate any of these conditions, whether it's that other order that you were served or these release conditions, you could be arrested or a warrant could be issued for your arrest. So to answer your question, are they permanent forever? No, but that other order that was issued is good for 2 years unless she quashes it prior. This release, now the difference is these release conditions are for the adjudication of this case. So once it gets to the sentencing, if it goes to sentencing, and then sentencing will take over if there's any restrictions at that point. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you bet. All right. Can you abide by the release conditions that I explained to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you'll show up to court as I've ordered?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll release you on your own recognizance. You'll be released from custody on that charge. However, the Maricopa County Superior Court has placed a warrant for your arrest for the probation violation. So that has a $200 bond on it, so you'll remain in custody unless you post that bond, and or they'll come pick you up and have you face that violation.
Okay, I'm so confused. I know this has nothing to do with you, but I called my probation officer yesterday. The sergeant talked to her on the phone, and they said that they were not going to do anything to me.
Okay, so we just received this today of that violation with the $200 bond on it. Okay, so that'll be all then. Okay.
I don't mean to laugh at the next person's misfortune, but come on. You think someone facing a domestic violence related charge would be about that life, not be reduced to tears. I mean, what was the end game here? Did he expect the judge to say, you know what, never mind, you've suffered enough? At what point do people realize the court isn't moved by theatrics? And how do you violate probation and still act like the victim? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.